we are learning more about the 3 people killed in last week's crash in Westport that caused a building to collapse. It happened with a Kansas City fire truck, and it hit an SUV. KCTV5's Betsy Webster joins us live now in Westport. She talked to family and friends. Betsy?
Well, Carolyn, one of the women who died was just standing on the sidewalk here. Her mother told me that she was with her boyfriend that night, and they had their car parked here. He went to the driver's side to unlock the doors for her, heard the crash, and before he could really comprehend all of what was happening, he looked up, and she was gone. She was trapped under the rubble of the building at Westport Road and Broadway that collapsed when both vehicles hit it. Tammy Knight was 41. She was a data analyst for Kansas City Public Schools and had a photography business. Her mom said she was an adventurer who has jumped from planes and climbed mountains. Next year, she planned to learn to scuba dive. Her mom said they talked 3 times a day, and her death still hasn't sunk in. Tonight, the restaurant Ragazza was closed for a private celebration of life for 2 employees who were in the SUV that collided with the fire truck. Michael Elwood, 25, was an artist who waited tables there and at the green room. Online, customers remembered him for his silly, upbeat demeanor. A GoFundMe for funeral expenses has raised almost double its goal, with the remainder going to a youth arts charity. He was the passenger in the SUV. His brother said a coworker was driving him home after what was his final shift at about 10:30 Wednesday night. He was planning to move back to St. Louis over the weekend to be with his mom, who is struggling with cancer. Jen San Nicolas, 41, in the middle of this photo, was driving the SUV. Friends said she was an introvert who liked some people, but all dogs. She also worked at Graham & Dunn, and before that, at the Classic Cup. A GoFundMe to help with the care of her 2 aging pit bulls has raised close to $6,000. A friend of hers said that a lot of her friends are anxious to find out exactly what happened once all those audio recordings and street cameras are analyzed. But she said right now their primary focus is to love on each other and remember all of the good times. Live in Kansas City, Missouri, Betsy Webster, KCTV 5 News.